Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
Hi, I'm Jim Byers. Welcome to a busy edition of the Weekend Wrap-Up. Many of the stakes contested last weekend were part of the Bank of America Racing Challenge Series. We'll cover all those events coming up, including a pair of graded challenge races at Los Alamitos. The richest race of the weekend took place at Arapahoe Park, the Mile High Futurity. Trainer John Hamus enjoyed a sweep of the top two placings in that one. We'll show you the action and have the results in a little bit. First up, though, is another Arapahoe race, the Mile High Derby, a 400-yard test on Saturday with a total purse of $88,200. Miguel Pena set the stage for a weekend of big training efforts in Colorado by saddling the top two finishers in this one. Neither among the top qualifiers, but number 5, Silver Citizen, proves much the best, and in his wake is the even money favorite Air Force One.
Silver Citizen coming through to grab the lead through the night, closing on the outside. Air Force One along the inside. It's Silver Citizen's Mile High Derby.
The official margin is just over a length as the Texas-bred Silver Citizen wins his first major race. James Flores, the jockey. 7th fastest from the trials. Silver Citizen draws away from his Miguel Pena-trained stablemate through the night with Air Force One third. Bred by the late Clarence Scarborough Jr., Silver Citizen is by Silver City out of the special effort mare Red Alarm. The winner is owned by Santos Lopez. Final time a fast 19.459 seconds, a 102 speed index. Retama Park in Selma, Texas offered a trio of stakes on Saturday, including 2 challenge races. 2-year-olds went 350 yards in the John Deere Retama Juvenile Challenge. The purse is $75,870. 6 trials were needed to set the field, with number 4 Desdemona Rambler the fastest, but an inward break puts him in traffic early as the even money choice.
Good start by Desdemona Rambler. Right alongside is Carlita on the outside. She's Freaky on the far outside. One Sweet Merlot. They dash toward the finish. On the outside, One Sweet Merlot begins to pick it up and lay him down. One Sweet Merlot zooms on by on the outside to win it.
What a rush from the outside pair as One Sweet Merlot closes from well out of it for a half-length win under Noe Villatoro. She's Freaky ran alongside the winner for quite a while and runs second with Desdemona Rambler third. A trial winner in the 7th fastest time, One Sweet Merlot was bred in Oklahoma by Vessel Stallion Farm and is by One Sweet Jess out of graded winner One More Glass of Wine. He's owned by David Jones and Mark Cowan. Judd Curl trains. The time's 17.732 seconds. Let's stay at Retama for another win and you're in for championship night this fall at Los Alamitos. 3-year-olds traveled 400 yards in the $43,200 Adequan Retama Derby Challenge. Number 2, Tell Her I'm at the Bar is the fastest from the trials and a 2-to-1 favorite, but he won't factor in this incredible finish featuring another strong rally from the outside.
Towards the outside, we have Surefire Flyer on the far outside. My Moment of Fame. They sprint toward the finish. In their center track with Zemo starting to hit his best stride. Surefire Flyer and My Moment of Fame on the outside beginning to pick him up. And between him and Zemo and My Moment of Fame hit the wire together.
On the outside, My Moment of Fame, last with about 150 yards to go, is along in time by ahead under Luis Vivanco. Mazimo a courageous second from between with Brookside third. Now 6 for 11 and a 2-time Retama Stakes winner this summer. The son of Jumpin' Chick is trained by Angel Sanchez for owner Holly Hooper. My Moment of Fame was bred in Texas by Sarah Husky. The time 20.043 seconds. Let's stay in the 3-year-old division of the BOA Challenge Series and move to Ajax Downs outside Toronto for the Adequan Ajax Downs Derby Challenge on Sunday. 2 things to note here. One is the 2-to-5 favorite Alakazam. Number 2, breaking outward, bumping Panther Hero, and for that Alakazam is disqualified from 3rd and placed 6th. The other note involves a horse with a familiar name, Country Boy 123.
Country Boy 123 has taken off to take the lead. Country Boy 123, Alakazam, say zoom. Country Boy 123 and Alakazam coming to the payoff. Who's it going to be? Country Boy 123.
His name evokes memories of 2011 world champion Cold Cash 123. Both are Michigan breds, and both were bred by Carolyn Bay and her late husband Walter. Country Boy 123 qualifies for the Adequan Derby Championship this fall for owner Ruth Barber, who bought this horse, now a gelding, for $7,200 at the Heritage Place 2014 yearling sale. By Country Chicks Man out of the mare Very Dashin' 123. The winner is trained by Bryn Robertson, Corey Spataro, the jockey, in a time of 20.03 seconds. A reminder, keep up with all the regional races in the Challenge Series on our companion show, the AQHA Racing Challenge Update. Our latest edition will be available later this week. Coming up, a couple of graded races at Los Alamitos, plus the Mile High Futurity.
Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association encourages the breeding and ownership of Oklahoma-bred horses, promotes and protects racing opportunities in the state, and represents our members' interest at the state capitol. Learn more at oqhra.com.
Los Alamitos in Southern California hosted a pair of regional challenge races over the weekend. The first of those, a Grade 2 for fillies and mares, Saturday's $30,600 Mariel Los Alamitos Distaff Challenge at 400 yards. Number 3, Tallulah Moon is the even money favorite, but she won't factor in the end as this became a very narrow finish between the 7 Maggie Durant and the 9 Flying Lion.
Tallulah Moon's also right there, Flying Lion to the extreme outside, and Maggie Durant. Political Chicks now trying to rally on as well, as Tallulah Moon's just in front from Kissin' Kate Barlow. Political Chick, Flying Lion to the extreme outside. Maggie Durant may win it all from between horses. Maggie Durant, I think by a nose.
For the 5th time in 8 starts this year, Maggie Durant is a winner, this time by a nose over Flying Lion, with Kissin' Kate Barlow 3rd. Carlos Huerta, the winning jockey. Maggie Durant is an Idaho-bred 3-year-old who's been a big development after starting the year as a maiden player. By One Sweet Jess, out of the old mare Up Down Dash, who raced back in the 90s. Maggie Durant is trained by Lynn Melton, who owns her along with breeder Spackman Racing. Final time 19.958 seconds. On Sunday, we had another graded regional at Los Alamitos with the Grade 3 Bank of America Los Alamitos Championship Challenge. This division matches 3-year-olds and up at 440 yards. A pair of runners in here qualified for last year's championship, B.H. Lisa's Boy and Jake Gold BR. But the favorite is Vessel's Maturity runner-up Dutcher at 6-5.
Rocket start here for Dutcher, who came out running powerfully, and so did Jessica Cowboy. Fire Fortune down along the inside, and B.H. Lisa's Cowboy is now coming on fast on the far outside as B.H. Lisa's Boy is up to take command. Trying to rally back on is Jessica Cowboy, but it's B.H. Lisa's Boy, Jesus Ayala, to annihilate the field here.
He mainly campaigns in the Northwest, but B.H. Lisa's Boy draws away at Los Alamitos for a tremendous win under Jesus Ayala. Bred, owned, and trained by Bill Hoberg, B.H. Lisa's Boy wins for the 10th time in 17 starts. He's an Idaho bred by Mighty Invictus out of the snowbound mare Apollo Snowbound. He defeats Jessica Cowboy here with B.F. Farm Boss 3rd. The time 21.456 seconds. As we mentioned at the beginning of the show, last week's richest race was Arapahoe Park's Mile High Futurity, a 400-yard contest with a final purse of $115,831. Trainer John Hamus qualified 3 for this: Who You Know, In My Dust, and In Cahoots. The favorite at 5-2 is Rocky Mountain Futurity winner Bout Tree Fitty, number 8.
Bout Tree Fitty rockets out to the early lead from In Cahoots on the inside, and then fastest qualifier Tilt James, Who You Know, is next, followed by Cubeta de Coronas down the outside as they race through the stretch. Who You Know is now coming through to challenge In Cahoots, and it's Who You Know who's grabbed the lead and has won the Mile High Futurity.
This filly's dam, Shazoom's Doll, won 2 graded futurities at Arapahoe for trainer John Hamus back in 2007, but she didn't contest the Mile High. Her daughter, Who You Know, takes care of that by drawing out under Stormy Smith, a Colorado bred by One Famous Eagle. Who You Know is not only trained by Hamus, he's the co-owner and breeder along with Thomas Bradbury. Stablemate In Cahoots 2nd, a half-length better than Bout Tree Fitty. Final time 20.045 seconds. More stakes winners are coming up from a variety of tracks, including closing weekend at Retama Park right after this.
You're not just my horse. You're my family. I may hold the reins, but you hold my heart.
Raceview Network's Weekend Wrap-Up is sponsored by the American Quarter Horse Association and by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association.
That's all for this week. Thanks for being with us. Be sure to like Raceview Network on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube to keep pace with the latest content, including our other show, the AQHA Racing Challenge Update. For the entire staff and crew, I'm Jim Byers. Have a good week, and we hope you can catch us next time on the Weekend Wrap-Up.